Hello guys and welcome to today's video. I'm sure you have a lot of questions right now and I have a lot to explain, so let's get through that. Firstly, why the hell is there a villager here? Well, that requires even more explanation than intended. Essentially, the iron farm near our base didn't work. Now, why didn't it work? I think it's because our base counted as a village. We did end up having to kill an iron golem earlier at like 10. But it's now like, what's the time, 6ish, so I don't actually, like, the server's been closed 30 times since then. So essentially I decided that, nope, I'm not just going to make it work, I'm going to go back to where the old base was, the very first base, which if you guys have watched episode 1 of this series, you'll know this place. It was where the server first started, so yeah, coming back here. Speaking of the server starting, this previously was ran off my computer, and I've just got a host for it, because, well, I kind of got sick of Josh messaging me at 6 in the morning to turn the server on, because I wanted to sleep at that time, but Josh is virtually nocturnal. And creepers, stop blowing up on me, Jesus. And yeah, Josh is basically nocturnal, so don't play on a server with Josh when you control when the server's on. Anyway, got a host, now it's up 24/7, and that does also mean that we may be able to do things like have other people come on, so maybe even viewers, so we could do that if you guys are interested enough. I don't think you are right now, because it's not a very interesting server and not many people watch my videos, but still it's a possibility of something we could do. So now my computer is a lot more free, which is just nice. Right, let's just actually keep the torch there. That's what I wanted to do. Right, so the plan for today's episode is, well, it's going to be late. I'm going to tell you that off the bat. By the time you're watching this, it's probably Sunday, and that's because the plan for today's episode is huge. And it's an awful lot of either time lapses or off camera work. The first plan is that I go find some armour in the base. The second plan is that, as I said, the iron farm didn't work, so we're just gonna move it all back to where I just showed you. The place I just showed you is going to be our villager breeding place, and once it's like set up there, well, it's going to be cool. We're going to have a storage system, and we're going to have a minecart track to go underneath it. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer than usual because of that. But I'm going to sleep, find some villagers, put some beds over there, and then I'll probably pop into the redstone testing world. And I'll probably be showing you what everything is and the design we're going to be using for the iron farm. And so this is a design that we're going to be going for in our actual world. Now I'm not quite sure if the box is going to be the same. I kind of wanted it blue, and then I realised the only half blue slab and fence gates was the warped nether stuff. But yeah, this is pretty efficient. I'll link the video that I found the tutorial of in the description. Don't know who the creator is off the top of my head, but it's mentioned in the video. Essentially you have, from what I understand, you have a zombie, which we've called Zoe, and it's on this minecart, and now it's here and it's like scaring these villagers. These villagers think they're in danger, and then 9 golem will spawn. Of course that's the only time 9 golem doesn't spawn. Let's try again. Zoe's there, they think they're in danger, iron golem spawn. 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 One last time. They think they're in danger, iron golem spawns. I promise this usually works. As soon as you stand back, hey look, there's an iron golem burning. Oh look, there's another one burning. You see how this gets pretty quick. This is just a test way of funneling all the iron in. It does take about 10 minutes to start working for some reason, I don't know why. And yeah, well, it must have been sat in here for about 5 minutes-ish, after it actually started working. So really not bad rates. In the video it says 1,000 an hour. considering building 2 of these, but they need to be positioned very exactly. And that's annoying. Anyway, this is the design we're going to be going for in the server, and I think it's time for a massive resource gathering adventure. So let's get back onto the server and do that. So since the last clip that you saw, I've been asleep in the real world. It's now Sunday, 6 o'clock, and this video is going to come out on Monday at this point. I have been on the world's largest resource gathering spree. It wasn't the best thing ever, to be honest. The main issue was it took so long to get any wool because there's no sheep near spawn. And yeah, this is all the resources we need, apparently, according to the video. I kind of half trust the video. And yeah, I'm going to make a time lapse of it, but before I do that, I'm going to go to sleep again in the real world, because it's only 6:20, but I am tired. I need some sleep. Like, the clock was went back last night, I lost an hour of sleep, I need to get that back, man. So I will see you guys tomorrow when I'm actually finishing this all off, and I will finally have a working iron farm, so that's all nice to know. And if you're enjoying this video, considering it's currently like taking 24 hours to make, I would of course appreciate a like, comment and subscribe. So yeah, let's get this iron farm built, and you may be looking at another time lapse. Wayo. So an actual day has passed at this point. Came on this morning a little bit as usual, did some stuff. I've made a Discord server, or at least I'm in the process of it, so if you guys want to join that, it'll be in a link down below. Also in the process of making other social medias, so Instagram, all that stuff. When I say all that stuff, I mean literally Instagram and Discord. Maybe a Twitter, but I never use Twitter. So where you saw the time lapse leave off would have been yesterday around 6ish. I played for a little bit other than the iron farm, just some normal progress, you know. Now these guys don't want to breed. I don't know what else I need to do for them to want to breed, but they just don't. I also got a little bit of an upgrade on my tool, villager training, all that good stuff. So yeah, let's finish this, I guess, and more time-lapse time, definitely. But if you would like to make babies whilst I'm gone, I would very much appreciate that. I know you have the stuff in your inventory. Don't lie to me. Yes, I'm looking at you. Don't con me out of this. I paid for good money for those babies. Right, so, time for... What the hell was that animation? Time for another time lapse, so I'll see you then. Also, new boots and new helmet. We got an Armour Smith villager, and that's how I got those. Time lapse time, Mayo. So it doesn't look much like it right now, but believe it or not, this is actually more or less done. Now, you may be saying, so Matt, why do you say more or less? Because it's completely not functional at all. And unlike the last one, it isn't because I messed it up. This one is because I haven't put the villagers in yet. And that is not going to be a fun time. So I need to fit a villager in, 3 villagers in there, 3 in there, 3 in there, and 3 in there. I can probably get away with doing 2 in each place. That might work. Do 2 in each and then make them have babies. Because then, well, their baby will grow up and it will work. But yeah, what I've learned from this is that if you're trying to build a structure that's in the air in Minecraft, number 1, don't fall down. Because that kept me, like, the amount of times you probably saw it, I had to fall down, get back up, then fall down again. Just don't fall down. Make sure you have netherrack on you, because that made this whole process a lot easier. When you watch almost any tutorial, they're almost always in creative, so you kind of need to take into account the fact that you can't fly. Netherrack's really useful, because on a decent diamond pickaxe, insta-break. Another thing you can use is slime. So if you've ever watched Mumbo Jumbo, you would know that. It's the only insta-break block in survival. I just find that netherrack is a lot more available. And most importantly, don't play with server members, because no matter what, no matter if you go 100 blocks away from your base to build it, they will find your stuff. They will find your stuff, and they will mess with the numbers. Because I definitely had more slabs than this, and there's now a lot of birchwood in the base that wasn't there before, and I doubt that Josh could be bothered to actually go and get the birchwood, so that's probably where most of it went. But aside from me blaming my server members, who probably actually haven't got anything to show, and I probably just can't do maths, it's done. It looks pretty decent. He's just gone invisible. What do you trade? Absolutely nothing useful. Thanks for nothing. So, yeah, now all that's left to do is make a funnel and put the villagers in. I'm not doing that as a time lapse. I'll just come back when I'm done, and you guys can enjoy it then. Also, I'm an idiot. I made that out of wood, and there's going to be lava in this. Oh boy, that's going to be fun to sort out. We just pray that it doesn't burn the hell down. Plan? So like that we make them drop drop them 10 blocks before we have the lava. That could work. And it has just occurred to me that I'm going to need an absolute butt ton more glass. So I think at the risk of not getting an upload out, I'm going to end the video here, because it is like 3 days I've been working on this. It looks pretty cool. It's definitely worth the 3 days I've spent resource gathering and all that. But you guys need to know that I'm not dead, that I haven't died of coronavirus yet. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Join my new Discord down below, and I'll see you all in the next episode, which may be coming out in a few hours if I actually manage to get it done quickly. Or it will just be out tomorrow. So see you then, guys. Bye.